In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the Leads on Demand system for businesses as fast as possible, and in return earn passive income for every month they continue to use it. Here's a quick summary of how the Leads on Demand system works. We can use Canva for free to build businesses a custom QR code. They can print this QR code out and put it in their locations to turn their customers into leads. We will then set the businesses up with a software called Go High Level, which will allow them to send SMS campaigns on autopilot to these leads in an attempt to get them coming back to their business. Let's get right into it. First, we're going to create a sub account for the business in your Go High Level account. You can do this by clicking on the sub account tab and then press create sub account in the top right corner. You can search for their location on the map and it will autofill most of the business's info, or you can add in all of their info manually. Then you want to press save and go into their sub account. Once you're in the business's sub account, we're going to start out by building them a form that the QR code will redirect to. The purpose of this form is to get their customers' information into their Go High Level sub account. For example, here's the form for a Chinese restaurant I'm working with. They're offering a free appetizer as an incentive for customers to scan the QR code and enter their contact info. But you can simply just change the image and text depending on what the businesses you're working with want to offer to their customers. Then we're going to drag and drop the first name field, last name field, phone number field, and date of birth field. Please make sure you have required checked for all of these fields and enable a country picker for the phone number field. You should also add a terms and condition field so customers can consent to receiving text messages from the business, and a button field so they can submit the form. Then we're going to copy the URL from this form, which we will use in the next step. Okay, then we're going to go to canva.com, go to apps, then search QR code, use a new design. I typically go with 500 by 500, but you can adjust it depending on what the business wants. Then we're going to enter the URL from the form we made in the previous step. Now whenever someone scans the QR code, it should redirect to the form. You can add designs to the QR code, but I typically use something simple like this. Then you can download it and send it to the businesses to print out. Okay, now that the business has a QR code that redirects to a form, how are they going to utilize it to bring in more customers? So we're going to create an automation that will automatically start sending SMS campaigns to the customer after they filled out the form. Here's how we can do that. First, go to the automation tab and create a new workflow from scratch. Click on add new trigger and then scroll down until you see the form submitted button. Then you can go to filters, click form is, and click on the name of the form you created earlier in this tutorial. Basically what this does is whenever a customer fills that form out, this automation is triggered and will start running. Then you can click send SMS and add a message that allows them to claim whatever free incentive the business was offering to them in exchange for scanning the QR code. Then you're going to press wait and select the time period you want to wait until sending the next text message. The business can take over from here simply by continuing to click send SMS, typing in the message they want to send to the customer, and then clicking wait to delay however long they want to wait until sending the next text message. An important point to keep in mind is that SMS laws require you to give customers a way to opt out of the SMS campaign. To do this, you want to make sure the business knows every message they create must end with something like this. Please make sure the business knows that there are SMS laws so they can be aware of them and make sure not to get into any trouble. Then scroll down to reply channel and click SMS. And we're going to add another filter by pressing contains phrase and then typing in whatever phrase the business is putting at the end of their text messages. And then finally we're going to click on enable do not disturb and then enable do not disturb for all channels. Now whenever a customer opts out of the SMS campaign, it will automatically stop sending them text messages. To get paid by the business, I use Stripe, but there are some other options as well. First, you have to make a Stripe account and create a product in Stripe. For example, I sell this Leads on Demand system for $297 per month, so I'm going to create a recurring subscription in Stripe for $297 per month. Then you can go back into High Level, click on the Dashboard tab, and follow the steps to integrate your Stripe account with your Go High Level account. Now you can go to the Payments tab, click on Products, and import the Stripe product you just made into your Go High Level account. I use this checkout page, add my Stripe product to it, and send it to the business to get paid. Once they fill it out, the money will automatically be sent to your Stripe account. Okay, and finally, the last step is to allow the business owner to log into their sub account so they can start making their SMS campaigns. You want to go to your agency view and then go to settings, team, and then add employee. You can enter the business owner's info and then make a password for them. Please make sure to write this password down as they will need it to log in. Then you can choose which features you want to give them access to, change the user type to account, change the user role to user, select the sub account you just made for them, and press save. The business owner will have to go to settings in their account, click on phone numbers, and purchase a phone number in order to be able to send SMS campaigns.